Hey you guys, what's going on? I just want to come back and do another quick video for you guys. It's been a while, definitely with the change of careers, and there's been so many things that's been happening around the world as well too. But today's all about positive vibes. It's all about coming here and giving some more educational informations on one of the biggest topics I want to talk about that I've been wanting to talk about, and I'm still actually in the process of learning what that actually truly means and what it can actually do to your lives and how it can transform your lives in so many different ways, depending on how you look at it, how you use it. That it's going to be based upon your personal advantages. It's going to become your personal kind of advantages against yourself and against many other things in life. So without further ado, you're going to go right into the topic called lack of patience. A couple years back, I noticed that I've heard people say so many things, you know, about patience, about like you gotta have patience. As long as you have patience, you can become whatever you want to be. I was a very ignorant, arrogant, stubborn kid, back in the days where people come talk to me, and I'm just like, my ears is here, but all the information they throw at me just goes over here, and I just didn't really care much about it. I was very ignorant at that time because of I was going through so many things in school, so many things in change of career path, and I was just super lost. So I just want to come in here and tell you that if you're actually in the process of struggling to find a new job, or struggling to build a business, or struggling to just be a better person, in general, for your family or for whoever that you can think of. And I'm telling you that you're not alone. I'm actually still in the same boat. I'm learning about this word patient every single day. So I'm very happy that things are turning out the way it is. As of today, I wish it could be better, but it's gonna be better. But it is much better than 10 years ago, as I started finishing college and getting everything in my career path going along. And I noticed that the biggest thing is, of course, I'm gonna go back to that subject. I did discuss this terms, which is called lack of patience, in a couple of my videos in the past too. But I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper, dive a little bit more details based on my personal experiences. And I want to share those experiences to you, my story to you, so it can help truly inspire you, influence you in the way, empower you in a way that can really change your life, change the way you think and perceive things, and really execute on those things and make it a reality for yourself and your family and friends too, right? So without further ado, again, lack of patience. When we think of this word, lack of patience, right? When we say lack of patience, we don't have patience. What does that even mean? Like how does that even tie into this whole video I'm making? How does it even tie to the things you do every day or whatever you're doing with your life right now? So lack of patience. Lack of patience leads to so many negativity. Like so many. And what do I mean by negativity? It means mentally, it can affect you physically, it can affect you spiritually, and of course, the last piece of it, it can also affect you financially. So you really think about it. Patience. Lack of patience. It affects you at so many different levels. Even myself, in my personal life, growing up, I've always want things so fast, right? That's negativity right there. It leads to negativity. You want things so fast. Like for example, if you're building a business, or if you're trying to get a job, you're applying so many jobs out there, you're getting rejected so many times. You fall back up, you keep getting back up, and you're getting impatient. It leads to negativity. Because what happens is most people tend to, they give up. They get knocked down, they try to get back up, they're trying to do it over and over again. It's just not working. They lose patience. They lose that patience. They get angry. They get anxious. They give up. Negativity. That's negative. Super negative. And other things will be like, for example, like let's say you're building a business instead of a job. If you're getting a job, you're building a business, and you're trying to hit like probably like a 30% or 20% or 20-30% profit margin by the end of 2022 this year. You hit 10%, lower than that, right? You failed. You literally set up for failed. You failed, and you felt like crap. You felt like I didn't succeed. I failed. Lack of patience. You become impatient. You become, when can I hit that 30% profit margin? When can I hit, when can I be, better and making money? Or let's just say psychologically, as a person, individually, how can I improve myself? How can I live healthier? How can I live more financially free? How can I, you know, um, make new friends? How can I build better relationships with other people? that I come across in everyday life. Lack of patience. It goes back to that, right? So if you think about it, everything does tie. So that all that, lack of patience leads to very negativity. It leads to so many different negativities. Like I said, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, all things you can ever think of. But I think the number one thing that lack of patience can really affect you the most out of the four pillars, I gotta say mentality. I mean, when you have lack of patience, when you start to have lack of patience, you start having the ego, that pride, the ego and pride talk. Like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I wasn't meant for this. Maybe I wasn't capable of that. Maybe I'm not talented enough. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just not smart enough, right? It happens. I've been there. I've been there my whole life. I went to school for 7 years. Got my associates, got my bachelor's, got my master's. Um, I was still a pretty dumb kid back then. I thought I had everything. I was like, I was gonna go and open my own financial company. I was gonna go and get a job in retail. I was gonna go and work in the healthcare field. I was gonna be a pharmaceutical in sales. I was in so many different places, and it really ruined it me. It's like the lack of patience of like me jumping around and focusing on like myself and trying to figure it out like, why can't I get what I want, right? And that also leads back to, of course, lack of patience. Like, I'm not being patient enough to focus on what's in front of me now. I'm too focused on what's over there. But instead of focusing what's over there, what I should have done differently was focus what's I already have now and utilize the resource I already have now, so that I can move up to that other side over there, so I can catch up with other people. And that was I made a commitment. That was the change of it. I noticed that there's so many people out there that they just don't know what to do. They don't know what they want to do with their life. They're confused. They're still questioning, and they're still fighting. They have fear. They're undoubtful. They're being also uncertainty on certain things that they're not sure of, that who they are, who they want to be, what they want to be, what they're trying to accomplish, anything. And I understand the fact that I think it's a human thing. It's not, it's a human thing. Like I said, it's a human thing. It's not something that we can't control that, but we could control it through how we look at it and how we feel about it. I feel when you failed at doing something, whatever that is, if you view it and take it in as a negative thing, like I failed, I suck, I just can't do it, I'm not going to try to do it anymore, then that's when it really comes down to making you're the one making yourself feel that way about your capabilities. And I believe that everybody deserves a chance. I believe that everyone can be successful, everyone can achieve whatever they want to achieve, as long as they have patience. And I believe the fact that patience is the key to success is anything you do. Like, it doesn't matter if it takes you 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50 plus, whatever it is. What matters is that you did it. You did it. You made it. You made that dream of yours or that goals of yours become a reality. And if it has to take you 20 years to do it, and you succeed at doing it, the question is, was it worth it? Heck yes. Like, what's the difference between being successful in 5 years versus 20 years? Nothing. It's just time frame. It's just time frame. But you did it. You made it. You made it reality. So you guys definitely consider that word. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself. What are you doing now? Where are you now? Are you happy or you're not? What's making you feel so impatient? And just be patient. Use the power of patience. Power of patience. That word is just amazing. As long as you become patient in anything you do, no matter how long it takes you to do it, but you did it, and that's the true story behind that, you guys.